Welcome to Property Technical's Location series. In this series, we visit various places of architectural or cultural significance, and we shall admire them for what they are. So join me in my travels as I go and visit various location. In this video, we will be visiting the Blue Mountains Three Sisters. Unfortunately, by the time we reached the Scenic world, it was already closed. That means we will be covering that in another video. However, the Three Sisters in itself is a beautiful, wondrous place to visit. So, let's now go to Echo Point, where our journey begins. So, welcome to Blue Mountains. Behind me, there is the Three Sisters, and where I'm standing, it's a long way down. So we are at the Echo Point at this point in time, and Blue Mountains is called the Blue Mountains because it's kind of blue. So the Three Sisters over there is from natural formation, and the three peaks that we see, that's why they're called the Three Sisters. And we can actually go there. Very vaguely, we can actually see people there. There is a platform there to cross across there. So these platforms that I'm walking on is relatively new. I haven't seen it the last time I was here. And on these, if we walk, we can see the views a bit more openly. This bit, it used to be here, the Queen Elizabeth Lookout. And this is quite a lookout. Check this out. This is grand. I'm sure the picture doesn't do justice of how immensely big this place really is. It's huge, and we can see for miles. And over there, down there, is one of the Scenic Way rails. So this is the Echo Point, and if you are visiting the Blue Mountains, this is a good spot to start your journey from. So this is the walk down to the Three Sisters, and the walk itself is quite scenic. Some parts of it is through nice eucalyptus forest and generally very well paved, easy to walk down, and every now and then we have nice views like these, which is awesome. Look at that. They made these viewing platforms at key locations from where you get to see views like these, which is so awesome. Although I have to mention that there will be some stairs in front of us going down. So this, the exact Three Sisters is not wheelchair accessible, but getting there is relatively easy walk. So we have finally arrived at the Three Sisters giant stairway. This is where it begins, and this is the plaque that commemorates this giant stairway. Okay, off we go. Well, here we are. This is the bridge that connects us. And where we are walking to is one of the sisters here. What an amazing structure this is. And the view here. This is really something else. This is a spot like no other. This is unique in its own ways. Check out the 360 views we got here. And now it's time to go back up this stairway. It's not that hard, it's about 3-4 stories. So off we go back, and we shall be heading towards the Scenic world. So we are back on the path back towards the echo point. And along the way, there are some interesting things like this sculpture of this creature. There are many Australian native creatures like these placed along the way to make things a bit interesting. And this walk is interesting in many ways. A quick thing that I needed to mention is that it tends to get colder in the mountains here, and the reason is obviously that we are up quite high. So if you are in Sydney and you find that the weather is a bit warm, you might want to bring along a set of warm clothing just in case. It's a windy day today. It's a beautiful sunny day, which is very nice. If it's raining and so forth, this place gets very foggy and it becomes white because it gets covered in cloud. But today is a nice blue clear sky day, but a little bit windy, therefore a little bit chilly. Nonetheless, very enjoyable. So we are at the Scenic World, but unfortunately it's past 3 p.m. so the last of the cable car and the rail down to the forest has left. So that means we'll have to cover that in another future video of location. But that being said, this view is still worth coming and checking out. This is brilliant, a clear day to enjoy. And any given day when the weather is nice, coming here is a fantastic thing to do. Plenty to see, much to do, lots to discover, and a scenery to behold. Well, I'll see you in the next episode of Location. Until then, you take care of yourself.